All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are going to build something seriously useful, a clear, actionable blueprint for actually getting what you want out of life. We're going to take some really powerful ideas and distill them into a framework you can start using, well, right now. You know that feeling, right? That sense that you're just spinning your wheels. You want more, you're trying, but you're not quite getting there. It's a super common frustration. But what if the problem isn't how hard we're working, but where we're aiming? And there it is. That's the core of the issue, right there. It's not usually about a lack of talent or a lack of opportunity, it's a lack of direction. I mean, think about it. If you don't have a destination, any road will get you there, which usually means you end up nowhere. This is the first problem we have to solve. So, let's start at the beginning. Section 1 is all about the foundation. Because before you can build anything lasting in the real world, you gotta get the internal groundwork right. It all starts with your mindset. You know, clarity is one of those words that gets thrown around a lot. But this breakdown is, well, it's perfect. It's not just one thing, it's 3. First, who do you actually want to become? What kind of person are they? Second, what do you want to achieve? Get specific. And maybe most important of all, why? What's the deep down reason that's going to fuel you when things get tough? Answering these, that's your first real step. See, just having a clear goal, that's not quite enough if it's just some casual wish. You need a deep, burning desire for it. This is the engine. This is the force that looks at a brick wall and doesn't see a dead end. It sees a challenge. It's what keeps you putting one foot in front of the other.
Wow. I mean, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? We all build a ceiling for ourselves with our own thoughts. Your beliefs about what's possible, about who you are, what you deserve, they create a container for your life. If you want to achieve more, you have to expand that container first.
And here is the shift that changes everything. Focusing on a vague goal like, I want success, it's kind of useless, right? But focusing on an identity, that is concrete. When you stop saying what you want and start saying who you are, I'm the kind of person who shows up every day, your actions just naturally start to fall in line. It's an absolute game changer. Okay, so we've poured the foundation with our mindset. Now it's time for section 2, the framework. This is where thought becomes action, where we actually start building. We get this so backwards sometimes. We're always looking for that one giant leap, that big break. But we totally underestimate the incredible power of just small, daily steps. Huge success is almost never about one single event. It's the product of tiny efforts compounding day after day after day. And here's the beautifully simple process. Just focus on being a little bit better today than you were yesterday. That's it. Repeat the right actions over and over, even when it's boring. And here's the hard part. You have to trust the long-term result and resist that temptation for the quick reward. This is so important because it flips the script on how we normally think. So many of us are just waiting to feel motivated so we can start. But the secret is, that's not how it works. You have to start first. Action is the spark. Once you get moving, you build momentum, and that momentum is what creates the feeling of motivation. I know it sounds like a total contradiction, but it's one of the truest things you'll ever hear. The discipline to say no to distractions, to guard your time like a hawk, and to just do the work when you don't feel like it, that is what earns you the freedom to live the life you actually want. All of your power to change anything is right here, in this exact moment. Worrying about mistakes you made last year or daydreaming about some future victory, it just drains the energy you need for the only time that actually matters, right now. So just focus on laying the one brick you can lay today. Okay, we've got our foundation and our framework. Now for section 3, the supports. Because no structure can stand for long without them. These are the things that will keep you going for the long haul. This is just a fundamental truth of life. Your ability to connect with people, to learn from them, to collaborate with them, that's a massive success multiplier. Things like listening, communicating clearly, respecting others, they aren't soft skills. They are essential tools for building anything worthwhile. Okay, now pay really close attention to this next part, because this is a huge critical reframing of something we all try to avoid. We see failure as the end of the line, right? The opposite of our goal, but that's not the whole story. There it is. Failure is just a data point. It's feedback. It's a lesson on what didn't work so you can try something else. Every single successful person you can think of has a laundry list of failures they learned from. It's not an obstacle on the path to success. It's a stepping stone on the path. You know, if you just chase money or you chase recognition, they can be pretty hard to catch. But if you shift your focus to providing real value, to solving real problems for other people, to making a meaningful contribution, then all of those rewards, they tend to just naturally follow. They're a byproduct of the value you create. All right, let's bring it all together. Our final section is about the final truth. the core idea that holds this entire blueprint together. And here it is, the entire formula in one place. Number 1, decide clearly what you want. 2, build that powerful belief and desire. 3, shift your identity. 4, develop those small daily habits. 5, take consistent action no matter what. And 6, learn from every failure and just don't quit. That's the blueprint. And this, right here, is the ultimate takeaway. Your life isn't shaped by your daydreams or your wishes, it's shaped by your standards. It's defined by what you're willing to work for, the behaviors you tolerate from yourself, and most of all, the actions you repeat day in and day out. So, the blueprint is in your hands now. The real question is, what are you going to do with it? And don't think about tomorrow or next week. Based on everything we just covered, what is one small, simple choice you can make differently starting today?